Greetings and welcome to Sonic Odyssey, the music video channel dedicated to bringing you the last 5 decades or so of music in review and discussion format. This video in particular is pretty much just kind of an update on where we stand, how things have gone, and how I feel about things, as well as a reintroduction to the mission statement of Sonic Odyssey. So let's get to that first. The purpose that I had in putting together this channel was to introduce a broad variety of genres of music to hopefully as broad an audience as I could possibly reach. Basically, I cover a great diversity of styles and forms of music. They tend to lean in the rock to heavy metal areas, but I also cover jazz, fusion, folk, country, western. I reach out to different areas, different genres, funk, rhythm and blues. I try to incorporate as much as I can. I don't really reach too deep into the pop areas of music, but I have covered artists such as U2 and Elvis Costello, who certainly qualify as pop artists. But I've also done a lot of work with artists that probably very few of the viewers had ever heard of before, such as Enigmatum or Galaxy, to name just a couple. So I'm trying to keep the channel fresh and different from a lot of other music video channels that are out there. I want this to be an experience for the viewer to experience something new, to be exposed to something different, or even if they've already been familiar with the artist, maybe hear or learn something new or different about that artist. So that's kind of the mission statement. Over the past couple of years and over 100 videos, I think I've done and tried to do the best job that I can. I know I'm not the most eloquent or wonderful spokesperson. I know that I sometimes stumble over my words trying to come to the words that I want to say, but I have faith and belief that you, my viewer, will hopefully forgive me these slight flaws in my oral presentation and understand that I'm sincere in what I'm presenting and why I'm presenting it. I try to bring as broad a variety as I can to the table, and will continue to do so. I've covered music from the late 1960s up through 2022, and I will continue to bounce around the decades for the foreseeable future. I have no plan to change this format. I like the idea of giving to you, the viewer, this opportunity to encounter something new or something, even if familiar, hopefully something new to be found within. And I do not make any money through YouTube from these creations. I make my videos with music snippets to give the viewer and listener an opportunity to get a sense of what the music I'm talking about sounds like. And YouTube doesn't like that, nor do the people who own the copyrights to that music. So all of my videos, or at least 98% of them, are copyrighted, and all revenue, if you see any ads, hopefully you don't, but if you do see ads on my videos, those go to the copyright owners of the music. I don't see a penny through YouTube, but I do have the Patreon account that I've set up for Sonic Odyssey, and you can see the link in the show description below for that. And I set that up so people who wish to support this vision that I have for sharing music in this way, to support the channel. And I've been blessed with the Patreon supporters that I have, and I would hope that I can reach more people, and maybe more people will be generous and considerate enough to consider joining the Patreon community that I've created and becoming patrons of the channel. I thank you very much if you should choose to do so. But first and foremost, the purpose is to spread this love that I have of music, and I enjoy such a broad variety. I'm not limited in my personal likes and dislikes. I have as much joy from listening to, say, Dan Fogelberg as I do to listening to Death. I just love music that stirs me, that has an emotional quality or a sense of adventure to it. It's got to be stirring and moving, and that's what I try to present on the channel. So I hope that that comes across, and I hope that you find that same sort of feeling through the music that I share with you. I won't be able to please everybody every time, but I do try to keep it fresh and interesting and ever-changing. And that's going to continue to be my goal. So with that in mind, I thank you for your time and attention. I hope that you will consider liking and sharing and subscribing to the channel, as well as consider visiting the Patreon page and maybe becoming a patron. I appreciate it. Until next time, peace, be well, bye-bye.